Hello everyone, Mystic Meister here, continuing our adventure in Pokémon Reborn. Last time, we rescued Anna and the others from Team Meteor, and challenged Sarah, the 6th gym leader, for her gym badge. And now, in order to continue our adventure, we need to go to the Pokemart in order to purchase the medicine for Anna. However, despite getting the medicine for Anna, she decides to hand it over to Nostra, her stuffed toy, instead. But somehow, that still works, and now Anna feels better. It's then decided that we'll challenge Noelle to a gym battle. Just as we're about to begin our gym battle, Saphira, Charlotte's older sister, shows up. After some quick introductions, we find out that the Doctor and Team Meteor are coming after us once more. Saphira's plan is simple. We will defend the house while she heads outside to take down as many Team Meteor members as possible. The first to show up is Dr. Sigmund. He's here together with some of his orderlies to take back everyone who escaped the orphanage. Naturally, we're here to stop him, so while he sends the orderlies upstairs, we battle him. He opens up the fight with Musharna while we send in Leo. After 2 hyper voices, Musharna goes down, but he does set up a psychic terrain. Alone and Raichu's up next, who sets up a nasty plot, and we fail to take him down with Moonblast. This causes Leo to go down the following turn. Ness is sent out afterwards to outspeed and take him down. Pokemon number 3 is Hypno, and we immediately paralyze him with Nuzzle, and then switch out with Volt Switch afterwards. Mavis comes out next and takes a dazzling clean to the face and finishes Hypno off with Moonblast. The Doctor's Rotom also falls before Mavis's Moonblast too. The Doctor then sends in his ace Electivire, so he's in en route, hoping to put him to sleep and take him out quickly. Turns out we were unlucky and only got 1 turn of sleep before Electivire woke up again. Wanting to keep Root up in case we need him for the next Pokemon, we switch out and bring in Wanda, and despite being paralyzed, we break through and still take down Electivire, leaving the Doctor to bring in Drampa as his final Pokemon, so we send back in Mavis and take him down in 1 shot, ending the battle. Almost immediately, Sirius comes in, escaping Saphira's wrath, saying that she's taken down majority of their forces. Now we have a bit of a situation. With 2 of them here, on our Pokemon weekend, we can't afford to stop both of them at the same time, so we have to make a choice on who to stop. We choose the Doctor, as he has legal authority over some of the children, so we need to stop him the most from approaching anyone. Saphira then catches up, and has a happy reunion with the Doctor, which mostly involves her scaring him. She recounts how her and her sisters were treated, before finally having him blasted with Hyper Beam. With a brand new hole in the wall, Sirius then takes the opportunity to launch a surprise attack. It seems like Laura was able to stop him from taking anyone, but now he's taking Saphira to the nearby base, so we'll have to go together to rescue her. The others stay behind as they are Team Meteor's targets, so it's only me and Laura who are launching this rescue mission, but it seems like our help isn't really needed, as it turns out, Saphira already broke herself out of the facility. Even with this change, me and Laura still work together with Saphira in order to take down Team Meteor, even if Saphira would have preferred our family to stay away from danger. We reach the end of the facility and see Zell, Sigmund, and a Pulse Abra. There's some back and forth between the Doctor and Saphira, and we also discover that the Doctor actually talks to himself sometimes as well. Sirius then shows up with some urgent news. Turns out that Lynn, someone who has risen through the ranks thanks to her cruelty to both friends and foe, is arriving at the facility soon. It turns out that it was her idea to use a Pulse Abra in order to perfect some teleportation technology. And also, the reason why we've had disappearing items in the town was thanks to it too. They then promptly send both myself, Laura, and Saphira away. It seems like we were sent on the ground, and when we catch up with Laura, she recounts how there was a child called Lynn in the orphanage as well, but she disappeared a long time ago. There is a possibility that maybe this Lynn is the same person. However, she's supposed to be around the same age as Anna, so she'd be way too young to be the same Lynn as the one in Team Meteor. While searching for Saphira, Laura is knocked down by something. Saphira then warns us that whatever it is heading our way, and it turns out it's a giant Steelix. Now Saphira looks for a way to reach us and help us out with the Steelix. We need to hold it off and protect Laura. Just like its size, its level is way higher, being a whopping level 75. Ness was unfortunately my Pokemon up front, so he immediately goes down to an Earthquake. We send in Wanda and switch out with our Pokemon until we're able to lure its attack was intimidating enough. So then Dio comes in and fires off some Hyper Voice to take him down. With Steelix defeated, it then returns back to the depths. Saphira then takes the opportunity to rise back up alongside it. The three of us then ride Steelix back to the entrance of Team Meteor's base. Saphira then takes Laura back home in order to help her recover, and then sends us to take down Team Meteor and stop that Pulse Abra. When we meet Zell again, they're still struggling to get Abra to listen to them, and at this point it seems really unlikely that they'll be able to finish this project, and Lynn will definitely not be happy. Therefore, they decide to have us deal with him. Thankfully, this isn't a full-on fight, it's literally just our team against Abra, who is level 75, but we are able to immediately paralyze him after dodging a Hyper Beam. Once that's done, it's just a matter of time for our team to slowly chip away at his HP and finish the fight. With Abra defeated, hopefully items will slowly stop disappearing and reappearing everywhere in the region. Sirius then shows up and gets our story straight. When Lynn shows up, Sirius explains that we broke into the facility and took down Abra before anyone could stop us. Sigmund also takes the opportunity to introduce himself, and Sirius also explains how they managed to retrieve both the Ruby and Amethyst artifacts. Sirius also explains that Solaris has their Sapphire Key too. He doesn't explain what happened with the Emerald Brooch, but Lynn seems to already know. This makes Sirius realize that Lynn was the one who set up the fake Emerald Brooch, and it turns out that it was actually an explosive. This means that for some reason, Lynn set up Sirius to fail from the start. Before we can think about what this means, it turns out that Saphira is actually attacking the base again, along with Steelix. This causes Lynn to confront her with her shiny Hydreigon. Before a fight can even break out, Lynn has Hydreigon defeat Steelix immediately, showing just how powerful Lynn is as a trainer. We then take this chance to leave immediately, as Lynn most likely will not let us leave unscathed. We reunite with everyone back at the house, and although we're concerned about Saphira, we assume she's probably fine as she still has Dragonite with her. We also take the time to finally talk about everything that's happened, about Lynn, and about all the keys that Team Meteor was collecting, about how the city was built on top of a meteor that fell and is locked behind a temple, and the keys are the Ruby, Amethyst, Sapphire and Emerald. Charlotte does mention that they should have the Sapphire bracelets, but we find out that they went missing when their house was set on fire. We know that Amaria somehow ended up having it shortly before Team Meteor took them from her. Charlotte ends up leaving when talks about the house fire is brought up. So now, we take the time to actually challenge Noel for his gym badge. This time, we're not going to be interrupted by a sudden invasion, so now we face the normal type leader, Noel. He opens his fight with Cinccino, so we send in Wanda to get the Intimidate off, and hit him with a close combat, while we do go down to half our HP from a Bullet Seed, while taking down Cinccino. With our defenses down, we switch in Ness against Porygon Z, and use Nuzzle to immediately paralyze them. Afterwards, we do as much damage as we can with Parabolic Charge, before we switch out with Volt Switch. Wanda comes out again, and immediately gets frozen from Tri-Attack. After being frozen for multiple turns, Wanda ends up going down to another Tri-Attack. Now we send in Sora, and I misclick and press Yawn by accident. This causes us to take extra damage when we finally defeat Porygon after 2 Aura Spheres. Swallow is up next, and half our team is already either KO'd or almost defeated. We send in Ness, hoping to deal enough damage with her Parabolic Charge, but we're outsped and get taken out. Although Swallow had a Flame Orb is now boosted by Guts, we're still able to survive a hit with Mavis and deal some damage with Moonblast. Mavis does go down the next turn, but we've dealt enough damage that Sora can come in and use Extreme Speed to get the KO. Girafarig is up next, so we send in Roots hoping to put him to sleep, but it turns out Girafarig has Sap Zipper, so we only boost his attack. Knowing we're going to get taken down, we use Moonblast to deal as much damage as possible. Then, wanting to keep Roots alive for Effect Spore, we switch in Sora so he can take the hit, allowing us to bring in Dio safely. With Theo out now, we get lucky and dodge the Thunder Wave, allowing us to fire off our rain boosted Hyper Voice. Noel's ace Clefable's up next, and I'm able to two-shot it with Hyper Voice as well, and avoid getting its special attack down with Moonblast. He is also able to survive and take down Bear, his final Pokemon, winning us the fight. With this, we now have our 7th gym badge, and our level cap also increases to level 60. Laura also returns after checking in on Charlotte. I also got to hear about what happened in the fire a long time ago. It turns out that Charlotte's Vulpix may have accidentally caused a fire that resulted in them losing their parents, so it was only the 3 sisters before they were taken to the orphanage with the doctor. With that piece of lore, it's finally time to end the episode. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe for more, and I'll see you all next time as we continue the story.